January 1st, the day that everyone gives what they have in hopes of achieving a goal that benefits their life. Whether it's no more junk food, going to the gym, or simply creating good habit, it has failed by 80% of the population in the first 3 weeks. And I'm here to tell you the three main factors of why you're going to want to quit and why you might not succeed unless you listen to what I got to say. I'm even going to throw in a bonus tip that I'm personally going to follow and that I personally found help myself in the year of 2024 so I can keep going in 2025 and keep being better. Motivation is the main reason that you even want to do this new year, new me stuff. It's the reason that you're feeling this fuel. It's the reason you have the energy of wanting to start this new challenge for yourself. It's the reason you had it in 2024 and 2023 and every single year that you've said it. And it's the same reason you're going to fail every single year. Yes, that's right. Motivation is why people fail. I know that sounds weird, but motivation typically only lasts about 3 to 4 weeks. And that's why people quit right after. It's because they have no more fuel and no more drive to keep going. So something that's personally helped me stay in the gym for 4 years of time isn't motivation. I've been going for 4 years. Like I said, I haven't been motivated for about 3.5 of those years. But the main reason I go every single day is because I've actually created a passion for the gym. It's something that I love doing. It's something that I want to keep doing. It's not because I want to go every single day. It's because it's something that I love, and it's a way out that kind of makes me happy, and that's my own personal hobby. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is you have to find that for you, okay? And the first thing I want you to do in the first 3 weeks is really find what aspect of the gym you love, because there's many different parts. There's either the weightlifting, there's the bodybuilding, there's the powerlifting, there's the social aspect of things, there's group classes. That's just a few. There's a lot of parts of the gym, okay? And I want you to find the part that you like the most and the part that you enjoyed the most. So the first 3 weeks, if you're new to the gym completely, find what part of it and what niche that you're kind of in that you want to keep going. If you don't like lifting weights, try doing cardio, try doing the group classes. There's something out there for everyone. You just have to find it. And if you don't find it in your first 3 weeks, it's a good chance that you're going to want to quit. And then after you do find this passion, you need to be disciplined. And that's something else that people don't do often, and that's why people quit, is they don't keep showing up. Okay? Once you're done that 3 weeks, motivation of, yeah, let's go, let's do this, you want to quit. If you keep showing up every single day, obviously there could be bad days. I have bad days still. But if you keep showing up every single day, eventually everything's going to line up. Everything's going to work out. You're going to achieve your goal. But you just have to keep going. I don't want you to be disappointed about what I said, but you are going to quit in the first 3 weeks if you're just relying on motivation. You need to find that strive. You need to find that passion. You need to find what you love about this challenge that you're doing to yourself. If you're just doing this because you just want to, it's not going to be enough. You're going to want to quit, and you're going to end up quitting. Find what you love about what this challenge is and keep going every single day until you achieve it. And then when you achieve it, set a new one as well. If you get too comfortable, you're going to want to quit as well. So the next thing that was kind of researched is actually having too clean of a diet. And I know that sounds weird, but I can personally agree with this. If you have the same diet every single day, but it's clean, right? It's 2,000 calories, you're going to lose weight, blah, 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 blah. If you have it every single day, you're going to get bored of your diet. You have taste buds. Your taste buds need to keep rolling. You need to keep things fresh. You need to keep changing things, okay? You also need to have cheat meals. Yes, that's weird. I know. But ask any single bodybuilder, look on any single YouTube video. People have cheat meals. So it's suggested to have one a week. Sometimes you can have 2 or 3, blah, blah, blah. But a cheat meal doesn't necessarily mean you go out and have a whole box of cookies. It doesn't mean you go have a cake. A cheat meal sometimes is simply just adding 50 grams of rice to your meal. Something that keeps the volume up, keeps things new, keep things different, just to keep your taste buds rolling. It could be adding a new spice. It could be adding different vegetables. It could be a different type of milk. Whatever it is, keep things fresh. It's the same thing with the gym. If you keep everything the same exact thing, you're going to get bored of it at one point. It's just like we all get bored of school. You're in school, it's repetitive, it's boring. Make it fun for yourself. Go find new things, try new stuff. Make protein cookies. You're going to fail 7 times like I did, but the 8th time is going to be amazing. You're going to have the best recipe you want to make every single day. Keep things fresh and have cheat meals. So a cheat meal, like I said, it's either, adding to your meal, but you can also do a full replacement. You can, if you want that big juicy burger, go have that big juicy burger. But don't add it to what your current meals are, because then you're going to go up 700 calories. Instead, change one of your meals that are about 400 calories, let's say, You'll have that 700 calorie burger. You had a 300 difference instead of a 700 difference. It's a big thing. Okay. If you guys want, I can make a video on about like how calories and all this shit works, so that you can kind of understand, how much you should be eating, what protein intake and all this stuff, so that you can really succeed. But don't have too clean of a diet. And I've experienced this where I had the same diet for 4 months straight, got bored of it, I went back to my old unhealthy habits of eating whatever's in the pantry, and now I'm a little bit big. But we're getting back on it. We've been back on it actually. But yeah, just keep things fresh. Have cheat meals. Enjoy your life. If you're having a birthday party, or let's say a wedding or something like that, don't be like, nah, I'm on diet. I can't. Unless you're prepping for a bodybuilding show, a little bit different. But like, if you're simply just trying to eat healthier, go have that pasta or whatever. Just plan ahead. If you know that you have a supper with, a significant other's family, and you know that you're going to eat an extra 200 calories on top of whatever you should be, swap out a meal, skip a meal, and then eat that big meal. Don't not enjoy your life just because you want to be a little bit healthy. Because if you're going to like miss out on these things, eventually you're going to crash out and you're just going to eat everything you find again. You're going to go back to your old habits. So keep things fresh, keep things rolling, and try to plan a little bit better. Another one of the main factors is that we all expect rapid results. We all think that, going to the gym for 4 weeks straight is going to make you lose 20 pounds. It's not. You might not even lose 20 pounds in a year, depending on how big you are at your starting point. Okay? But that doesn't mean you quit. So one of the things I personally did throughout the year of 2024 that was really successful, and one of the things I want you to try this year, is to, instead of doing day-by-day check-ins or day-by-day tracking, do it weeks. I know that sounds weird, but in a week period, there's a lot more time for a change. It's still going to be a small change, but there's a lot more time for a change compared to that if you were to do a day-by-day, you're not going to see that much change. You're going to see on the scale, you're going to be the same weight for 4 days straight, then you're going to go down a pound, then you're going to go back up, then you go back down, then you go back up. So you're going to be fluctuating in that range. If you do it every single week and you see that you went down 1 pound, or you went up 1 pound, or you stayed the same, you're going to be like, oh, I need to go harder next week, blah, blah, blah. Another thing I want you to do, and this sounds weird once again, but I don't want you to look at the scale. Obviously go on it, it's a good way to track, but it's not the best way. The best way is actually through measurements. It's actually through scans, stuff like that. It doesn't mean you have to get a body fat scanned all the time, but if you'd have these measurements, I'm talking about getting a tape around your arm or whatever and measuring your size, that's one of the best ways. That, and obviously progress photos, but taking a progress photo every day is not going to work. You're going to swipe from day 1 to day 2, back to day 1, and you're going to be like, what the fuck changed? But if you go from day 1 to day 7 to day 14, by the time you look at day 14, you're going to be like, oh my god, a lot's changed. But if you did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way to 14, you swiped every single day, you're not going to see that big change. And you're going to be like, did I even do anything? Take things by week, take things slower. And as much as I hate to say this, it's going to take more time than you think. If you want to lose 20 pounds in 5 months, it's doable, but it might take you 6 months. But just because you didn't hit your goal in that time period that you wanted doesn't mean you quit. That means you just keep going until you get it, okay? Now, I do have a tip that, I did, and that really helped me. But if the first 3 are kind of helpful and you're still on this video, it's obviously because you're interested. Hit that subscribe button. Keep me, in the loop of what you guys kind of want as content. But the final thing is to just not look at social media. Obviously, you can still have it for TikTok. I will look at TikTok for an hour in my bed when I'm bored. But don't compare yourself to social media people, is what I'm trying to say. No one's truthful. I hate to say it, but no one's truthful. People are either going to claim they're natural and they're not. People are going to claim they did this in 3 months when it took them 5 years. There's a lot of unfaithful people, and you don't know who to trust. And honestly, you don't even have a reason to trust me. But these are just kind of tips that I did. But that's what I'm trying to get at, is that people are dishonest just so that they can get a following. Because you're going to see someone who did this epic transformation of losing 100 pounds in 2 months, and it's going to be like, what the fuck, how'd you do that? When it's not real at all, it makes no sense, and you're just going to give them the attention they want. And then you're going to feel bad about yourself. You're going to be like, why can't I do that? I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. How did he lose 100 in 2 months? People are fake, and that's just part of social media. It's about finding the ones that are going to be honest with you. So instead of looking at, how did he do that? How can I be like him? I want you to say, I'm going to be like him. I'm going to be him. You know what I mean? find a positive way to look at things instead of always looking at it as a negative way. That's pretty much all I got right now. I really hope 2025 is your year, but if you follow these 3 tips, I'm going to list them again. It's just about keep going after your motivation runs out. Find discipline, find passion. Keep your diet rolling. Don't keep it boring and simple. Keep things fresh, keep things new. And then don't expect quick results. It takes more time than you think. And don't compare yourself to people. Everyone has a different story. Everyone has a different journey. Just go out, make your journey the best that you can. I hope your 2025 is as successful as you see it is. But just promise one thing to yourself, that you won't give up. All right, see you guys in the next one.